Hello everybody, Polyester here. Welcome to the channel. And I hadn't intended to make a video about this because I thought that the clarity of information was out there, but I keep seeing, like, even in my own Discord channel discussion, people talking about these rumors about the leak of the new killer, etc., etc. So I decided to go ahead and make this video to set the record straight about fake news, if you will, about Dead by Daylight and the rumors that are out there, swirling and circulating, and people speculating about who the new killer is going to be based on very little evidence which has been proven to be fake. So, I didn't want to make this because I thought the video was going to seem really clickbaity, but I'm just trying to set the record straight and give you guys this information. You may have come across these rumors. And what I'm talking about is people saying that the next killer coming for Halloween is going to either be Pennywise from Stephen King's It or Ghostface from the Scream franchise. Okay, so how did this happen? How did people decide that this was something that was coming down the pipe? Well, it's based on very thin evidence, and I'll show you what that is. Okay, so like if you look at my game or your game, you have these daily rituals. Yes? Here are my daily rituals. Where's my game? Game capture. Bang. Here's my daily rituals. Okay? So I have this thing with the hag I have to do, and then I have to sabotage 9 hooks, and then I have to escape with Nia. Now, what you see at the end of all of these sentences is a period, and that will become important very soon. Now, there are images circulating on the internet, Reddit and such, and even in my own Discord channel, Steam message boards, etc., talking about these leaked images of somebody else's ritual. So we have this one here. Rescue 7 survivors from the hook with Sidney Prescott. Now, Sidney Prescott is from the Scream franchise, which led people to believe that the killer that must go along with Sidney would be Ghostface. And the Scream is coming. Okay, so let me address this first. The first time this image surfaced, there was no period here behind Sidney Prescott. Once that was pointed out, whoever photoshopped this image made the correction, added the period, and then even came clean and said that they photoshopped it. They admitted that it wasn't real. So, I think that right there can tell you we can discount, based on this evidence, that Ghostface and Sidney Prescott are coming. Because we had a version of this ritual with no period, and we even have the admission of the Photoshopper that it was indeed Photoshopped, and they corrected it. I don't even know how Ghostface would be a killer in the game, to be honest. Is the entity going to start supplying all of the survivors with cell phones so that Ghostface can call up and troll us on calls? I'm going to kill you, and ring our cell phone in our pocket to find us? I don't know how that would even be incorporated, or an interesting character, to be honest with you. Okay, and so there was a larger image of these daily rituals, which I have seen them together and separated, for this other ritual here. Whoops. Let me turn, which one? Sidney off. This here. Rite of the Imitate. Which it even doesn't really roll off the tongue. Rite of the Imitate. I don't know. And it says, with the actor, so the killer's name would be the actor, use imitate to surprise attack survivor 11 times. Now, I've seen this image bumped up in the ritual with the Sidney Prescott, so people were saying, well, the actor is Ghostface. But since it's been separated, in some forums, people have said, well, the actor is really Pennywise, because Pennywise is a shapeshifter and can change shape and imitate whatever they like, and ideally they're after children, so Pennywise assumes the shape of a clown to befriend children and trick them, right? So people think that based on this, that the actor is Pennywise because of the shape-shifting ability. Now, they've talked about this idea for this killer called the actor Doppelganger, a shapeshifter of some sort that can assume the identity of another survivor. So you could be, say I'm Bill on a generator, and a Jake walks up to me, and I'm like, oh, Jake's coming to help me with the generator. But no, it isn't really Jake. It's the killer disguised as Jake to come up to surprise attack me. So that's where the idea for this, the actor surprise attack survivors 11 times, comes from. It was mentioned on the dev stream a few months ago. I want to say it was like shortly after Not Queen was hired as the community manager for the DBD community, because I remember her specifically talking about the idea of having a doppelganger killer that would impersonate other survivors, which is a really cool idea, but I don't really know how you would implement that. Like, there's so many hoops to jump through to make that work. Would the killer have a heartbeat? Would it set off spine chill, premonition? I mean, they're walking up to you, so if you're going to make them immune to all of those aura things, then what? Is the survivor supposed to come up and pretend, help me with the generator? Are they really doing damage to the generator while they're on it with me? Or they just walk up and smack me? Object of obsession. If you're looking around and you can't see the killer anywhere, and because they're immune to object of obsession, then that person knows that the killer is, quote-unquote, the actor doppelganger killer. I don't know. There's a lot of hoops to jump through to make that idea work. And I think it isn't really worth it for the amount of things you have to break to make this killer work. It for sure would be creepy to have another survivor walk up to you and you think it's a friendly, but they're really there to murder you. And they look like a friend and they're really there to murder you. And then you know, the paranoia would run rampant and you don't know who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, especially if they can change from one survivor to another throughout the game. You wouldn't know who was impersonating who, and it would be frightening, and it would create paranoia and every man for themselves kind of thing. Just everybody stay away from me because I don't know who's good and who's bad. But the biggest stumbling block for this idea of a character to me would be survive with friends. Because if I'm on Discord with 3 other people and Jake comes walking up to me and I know that, let's say, John, for example, is running the Jake character, I get on the Discord and I say, hey, John, this Jake that's walking up to me, is it you? And then he says, no. Then I know that it's the killer and I can tell everybody, okay, the actor's in the game, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think, while this is an interesting idea for a killer, I don't think it's happening. And if they were even to bring in this doppelganger character, I don't think it would be Pennywise. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, so DVSGaming was talking about, the other evidence we had for this actor is the Wikipedia page for Dead by Daylight was changed. So it says here that the new killer is called the actor, coming soon. Well, anybody can change a Wikipedia page. Just because it's been changed on Wikipedia doesn't mean it's true. Probably somebody saw the image and ran to the Wikipedia and said, I'm going to be the first to change it and get the information in there, and send, boom, the actor's on there. But it wasn't genuine. So a few hours later, it was changed back to 9th killer coming soon. Believe me, there is a 9th killer and a new survivor coming soon. We don't know what it is. It may very well be a doppelganger. So DVSGaming reached out to Mathieu Cote, and Mathieu said the image of these rituals are fake. He flat out said they're fake. He said we have had other things that were leaked in the past that were genuine, but this, I can assure you, is not one of them. These are not genuine. So if you see these images online and people are talking about it, it's not real. Now, that doesn't mean Pennywise isn't coming. It just means that these pictures are not evidence of that. We may very well be getting a Pennywise. I would really like it if we got Pennywise. It would be a nice tie-in to the new It movie coming out. People have been clamoring for a clown killer for a long, long time. And this would be, in my opinion, a good fit if you could make that happen. I would like to see Pennywise. I would like to see any clown in the game, to be honest with you. My friend Josh and I have been talking about this for a year, that we think a killer clown in an abandoned carnival would be an amazing map and killer. A lot of people are afraid of clowns. I don't really know why they aren't making this happen unless they can't really think of powers, ideas. I don't know. I would like to see Pennywise. I would like to see any clown. Again, I'm not saying Pennywise isn't coming. I'm just saying that the evidence that people are sharing doesn't convey to anyone that Pennywise is coming, because those images are fake. So, in my gut, I would like to think that there is a licensed killer coming for Halloween. Possibly Pennywise, possibly someone else. I think it would be great if they could, year after year, get a licensed killer for Halloween. It may happen. It may be Pennywise. It may be somebody else. I'm busy. So, we'll see what happens. But, telephone, you're making me lose my train of thought. I'm busy. Stop calling me. The Wraith wants to know when he's getting his buff. The Wraith is always calling me on the phone. But wait, maybe it's Ghostface. Ghostface, is that you? Ghostface, is that you? You calling me? Anyway, I'd like to see a licensed killer come out every Halloween. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If there is a licensed killer coming out, you will not hear about it, because it isn't their own property. The way we've seen silhouettes, we saw a silhouette of the Doctor, silhouette of the Huntress. You aren't going to see a silhouette of a licensed character coming out because of the legal ramifications for that. Mathieu Cote has said in the past that if they did have a licensed character in the works, they wouldn't tell you about it because legally they would not be able to talk to you about it. So I think last year when Halloween came out, we got the trailer like 5 days, maybe a week before that DLC was released. We didn't know anything about it until, boom, it was in the can, ready to go and be delivered to us to buy, basically, a few days ahead of time. So if there is another licensed killer coming this October, I expect it will be the same. Will it be Pennywise? I don't know. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if it was Pennywise. But, alright, that's what I got for you. I just wanted to clear that up and let you guys know that if you see people sharing these two images about the rituals, it's Photoshop. It's not real. Mathieu Cote is on the record saying that's a fake image. Again, it doesn't mean that there isn't a character coming that's a doppelganger or anything else. It just means that that isn't evidence of such a thing coming. That's what I got for you today. I'm going to do another video of a leak, a genuine leak, of a map coming out for the swamp. So watch for that. Okay. I hope it wasn't too clickbaity for you guys, but like I said, I'm just being inundated with this misinformation, so I just wanted to set the record straight and let you know that those two images don't indicate anything because they're photoshopped and they're fake. Hopefully we are going to get a new killer of some sort, possibly licensed, possibly their own creation, again in October. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you all are as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time, and bye-bye.